didn't manage to get the game on last Saturday. That was disappointing, but the positive side over the last few days is that you've been able to get Aaron Comrie signed up on a new 2-year deal. Yeah,
it's great, Jordan, that we've managed to get Aaron to put pen to paper on the back of Ryan Dow signing a couple of weeks ago as well. He's a player that we brought into the club. He'd only had a handful of appearances at first team level with St Johnstone. I think Aaron's now played 40 plus games for us, and you know, the exciting thing for us is Aaron feels that he can develop into a better player as well, so it's a big plus for us and one we're excited about.
You must be delighted not just to get a key player signed up, but also for 2 years. It shows commitment and ambition from Aaron as well as from your side.
Yeah, it does, and you're right there, it shows that Aaron willing to commit to the club for another 2 years, that he's obviously enjoying it here and he sees the ambition, so it works two ways. We want players that are ambitious, and likewise Aaron will want to see ambition from us, so I think it works for both parties.
In terms of where we are with the rest of the squad, I'm guessing it's just a case of no movement as of yet, but you're still looking.
Yeah, I think that's something that we'll keep private when we're talking to players or whatnot, but as we say, if we've got something to announce, we'll be the first to do so, and it's positive signs that we've managed to get Ryan Dow and Comrie committing their future to the club.
Looking ahead to Saturday's match against Morton, it's Scottish Cup tie, so it's another competition that we want to progress in and have a good run at.
Yeah, and we've got to look back at the only defeat we've had this season, other than losing to St Johnstone penalty kicks, was to Morton. They're on a good run of form since Anton's taken over. They've won 2 games and drawn 2 games. I seen them against Alloa at the weekend. It was a good competitive game of football, and they'll feel hard done by that. They scored quite late on in the game from a set play, Fjordtov with a header, before Robbie Thompson equalised. So as I say, it'll be a tough one. Going down to Capello is never easy, but we had a successful League Cup campaign. We went up to Arbroath, which isn't an easy place to go, and we'll try and replicate that form.
How important is it that the club has a good run in the Scottish Cup? We saw the benefits of having a good run in the Betfair Cup and challenging ourselves with teams from higher divisions. I suppose getting past Morton gives us that potential opportunity to do so again. Yeah,
but it brings a feel-good factor to the club. And under the current restrictions with the COVID and that tightening up at the moment as well, it's something that we can hopefully put smiles on faces of Dunfermline supporters and the community, because we're all facing tough challenges at the moment. The Scottish Cup is a great competition with a great history, and as I say, we'll be looking to try and progress in the tournament.
I just mentioned earlier, Anton came in to replace David Topkin in his first match here. He managed to come away with a 2-1 victory. So how do you assess Morton since then? Have they changed in their style since David Topkin left, or is it a familiar Morton side that we'll go and face?
No, they have changed in style in terms of the formation that they're playing at the moment, and they seem to be set in their ways. But you can never read too much into things. They played in a 4-4-1-1 formation at the weekend against Alloa. They've had success from that, so will they change it? Probably not. But as I say, we've then got to concentrate on what we think we can cause them problems with, and we've got to go down there to try and win the game. So we've been working hard this week, and we'll continue to do so in preparation for the match.
In terms of the team news ahead of Saturday, is it just Lewis Martin that will miss out again?
Yeah, and Fraser Murray's managed to get a couple of really good sessions under his belt, so his hamstrings held up to that, so he's in a better place. And as you say, Lewis Martin's the only one that's going to be missing out.
This Friday, the 8th of January, the 25th anniversary since Norrie McCarthy sadly and tragically passed away. I suppose the leadership qualities and his legacy that he's left around Dunfermline football is something that you want to continue on, and your tenure here as manager, and want to really bring home to the players that are at the club and eventually sign for the club as well.
Yeah, he was an iconic figure for the club and still is, and he'll be sadly missed. It's frightening to think it was 25 years ago. Norrie was very much a leader on the pitch. To play over 500 games for the club speaks volumes for the man. He was popular in the community. As I say, he had time for people away from the football club as well, and it's something that we look to try and replicate and put into our players, because he played with passion. He had a lot of feeling for the club, and as I say, hopefully we can do him justice come the weekend.
Good luck on Saturday.
Cheers, thanks Jordan.